Yep.
Right. So once again, good evening, everyone, and thank you for making it on a Saturday evening. I know that weekends are tend to make us lazy, but then you guys are out here and energetic to learn something new and add to your skills, and I'm really sort of grateful for that. With that, Nikhil, over to you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. So today's session is LinkedIn profile optimization. So first of all, have you guys created your LinkedIn profiles, LinkedIn accounts?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Got it. Great then. Sure. So let's discuss the agenda of this session. So the agenda will be obviously to discuss the LinkedIn profile optimization, then to get to know what are connections and how to build network and all that stuff. Then, because when we optimize a profile, content creation is also a part where we can sort of build an engagement or build a trustable brand for ourselves. Then we will look after the outreach, as in what is the meaning of the outreach, and how will it help us in optimizing our LinkedIn profile. Then I have some bonus tools for you, okay, that I will share at the very end. So I don't want anyone to leave, because these bonus tools are awesome and it will absolutely help you in your LinkedIn profile optimization. And then at the very end, the task, what assignment you have and what task you have to do for this session. Okay, so the very first question is, why do we need LinkedIn? Anyone on the chat box or anyone on mic? I'll prefer mic actually. Anyone can speak out. Yeah.
To know about the jobs.
To know about the jobs, one.
Okay.
Is that the only criteria for LinkedIn, or is it the only use? Okay. Devan says to get connected to the corporate world. Okay. Second, we have jobs, we have exposure or visibility or connection to the world, to the corporate world specifically. What else, guys? We have two. Think of more. Yeah. I need two more to create our own professional profile. Wonderful. To learn. What exactly? Who was it?
Courses actually in LinkedIn so that we can learn certificates.
We have LinkedIn Learning as well. Absolutely. So under LinkedIn, we have LinkedIn Learning as well, in which we can sort of enroll ourselves into courses, and then we can upskill ourselves and we can learn courses which will help our personal profile or ourselves to build. Sure, then I'll give you one or two sort of examples or one or two terms which we need LinkedIn for. So to build a trustable online profile, okay, so you have profile on Instagram, you have Facebook, you have profile on YouTube, everywhere. Okay, you are omnipresent. But on LinkedIn, there is a purpose. You have to build a trustable brand which the recruiters or the HRs of the respective company can trust you, can sort of give faith to you that this is a legit profile and this is what he does in his professional career, and he does not just fool around, right? So to build a trustable sort of online profile is what we use LinkedIn for. Okay, sure. And also Said Wasim mentioned to create a professional profile. As I mentioned, to build a professional career and to get a reach, to get visibility of the professional career, we need a professional profile. We cannot just show Instagram or Facebook to our recruiters because that doesn't sort of gives faith or trust to your profile. Next. So have you sort of imagined what can be the top 3 factors from which I can optimize my LinkedIn profile? Any 3 factors which will sort of help you to optimize your LinkedIn profile. I know many of you are already present on LinkedIn for a long time, and many of you have just created yesterday. I want answers from those who are already on the platform for a long time. So across the years, across the time, what 3 factors do you think that it appeals to the recruiters, it appeals to the audience that you have? Any idea? You can say anything. ऐसा कुछ problem नहीं है. There is nothing right and wrong here. Yeah, Elvis.
Connections.
Connections, one. Okay.
Being active, certificate courses.
certificate courses. Okay, that is also one of the factors. Absolutely, yeah. Anything else, guys? Skill endorsements, wonderful. Devansh.
Skills.
Yeah, skills, self-introduction, Wasim. Okay, great. Okay, now let me break the ice over here. Uh, okay, chat box. Sure. So the top 3 factors, which I will explain in detail as well, are searchable, clickable, and approachable. Your profile should be searchable on the LinkedIn search bar. It should also be clickable, as in what is clickable, I'll show you in detail, and it should be also be approachable. Now let me open my profile over here. Do you see this, guys? Do you see my profile? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let me just search myself. Okay. Let me just search myself. I'll just type Nikhil over here, and here comes Nikhil Poojary. Okay. Right. So I see a box over here. Right. When I searched myself in the search bar, I was searchable. Okay, so my profile came into the category of searchable. Even if I just click Nikhil, even if I just type Nikhil, it comes under Nikhil Poojary. I saw one more profile, that is Nikhil Bhogaraju. So that comes under searchable, that your profile should be searchable. And for that, there are some tactics, or there are some tips and tricks that I will sort of show you here. Now, let me just show you this box, what this box means. This box, in the terminology, in the LinkedIn terminology, we say this as professional snapshot. Okay, or just an overview. In simpler terms, or in just simple English, we can say that this is a small overview of the profile that you are going to see. So Nikhil's profile over here, I can see his name. Okay, correct or not? I can see my name. Then I can see this line. Now this line is called title. Okay, this line is called title, which sort of gives much more detailed overview about what you are doing and what you are sort of interested in. Then I have location. I have Mumbai over here. I stay in Mumbai, so location is given. Then what services do I provide? What is my work, and what do I want to do, or what do I do currently? So I provide educational consulting. That is what is written on my profile. Then this is a small activity that I had done on my LinkedIn. I had posted this from my LinkedIn profile, and that is sort of this activity column over here, activity box over here. Okay, now let's just go into this profile. Yeah. So when I go inside the profile, what do I see? What is this called, guys? What do I see? Anyone? Profile picture.
Profile picture.
Profile.
Yeah.
Profile.
What else?
Bio.
Bio. Okay. Next.
Contact info and location.
Wonderful. Wonderful. There is one major aspect that is missing. That is right front of you, actually, that you're missing. I'll give you a hint. It is beside the profile picture.
Places of education.
Sorry, education what? Sorry, I didn't get you. Your voice is breaking. Where you study? Okay. Sure, I'll tell you what it is. This thing, this bigger picture.
Our
Okay. Cover pic, exactly. Now, people also get to know about you and what do you do with your cover picture, right? So your cover picture also comes under a major aspect that defines your profile, right? So I have profile. Profile should also be where I can see the face of the profile of the person, right? So I can see my profile picture, or as I say, professional headshot or snapshot, right? So I can see profile picture. I can see bio, which is also called title. I can see title over here. I can see my work experience and my university from which I studied. I can see cover picture over here. I can see contact info over here. When I click on contact info, I can see my LinkedIn profile, my phone number, email ID, and my birthday. Right? And then I also have this option of providing services, or all of that content creation part. I'll get back to that later. Then when I scroll down, what do I see? I see analytics. Okay. Analytics is something that what are your post views? Whatever you post, is it getting traction? So that is what analytics is here, and only I can see. So even for your profile, you can see this box over here. Now for students who will be sort of viewing this from their phones, you will see something like this. You will see a screenshot like this, your dashboard, and it is the same info over here. Content creator mode on, my network, salary insight, my item, all of this stuff will look like this on the phone. Okay, next I see is the featured section. Okay, so featured is just like Instagram, you have highlights section, right? The circles, small circles, you have highlights. So in LinkedIn, you have something called as featured section, where you can post, where you can put selected content that you want the audience to see specifically. Then I have activity, whatever content that I engage with, or whatever content that I put, it comes under activity. Then I have about section. Okay, now about is very important because LinkedIn algorithm primarily works on HTML codes, and it is text heavy. Okay, it is not image heavy, or it is not link heavy. It is text heavy. So if you sort of put a brief sort of summary about yourself, a long summary about yourself, LinkedIn will sort of the LinkedIn algorithm will sort of scroll over this description, and it will take your profile to much more, the ranking will be much more above. I'll get back to this later as well. Now what I see then below about section, I see experience. Okay, so I have put down all my experience over here. Now even if you don't have experience, no worries, I have got a task for you. I've got something for you which I'll tell you later at the end of the session. Then I can see education section over here. So I have put my education profile over here. Then licenses and certifications, skills, languages, organization, and endorsements. Basically skills and endorsement, I can put it over here. Got it so far? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
okay. Now we'll dive much more into this aspect of searchable. So what makes you searchable? Let me show you that. Yeah, when I type Nikhil Poojary on the search bar, I can see this buttons, this small buttons over here. Do you see this?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
wonderful. So it says post, people, company, group, job, school, events, courses, services. So these are all the buttons which are like a filter, which you can segregate, because there might be a company which says Nikhil Poojary. So I want that company, so I can just click on company and the company will come. Okay. Now let's just explore what are all the filters over here. So what does LinkedIn ask, or what does LinkedIn search for you? So whenever I type Nikhil Poojary, or whenever I type Elvis or Arjun or Karthik, so what does LinkedIn, the algorithm, what does they do? Okay, so there are options over here. Filter only by post, by job, by people. Okay, so I can choose any of that. I can choose people over here, and then I can see if the connection, if Nikhil, or for example if Arjun over here is my connection or not. So I can just click on first, second, or third plus. Okay, the second here, do you know what second means over here? What is second connection? Any idea on that? Any idea, guys?
Mutual connection.
Mutual
Mutual
connection.
might
Okay.
be.
Wonderful. So for example, if I am connected to Elvis, okay, and I want to connect to Arjun, so Arjun or mere beech mein, between Arjun and me, Elvis is the mutual connection, or he is the first connection that I have in common with Arjun. Okay, so this was about connection. Third is you do not have any mutual connection. It is totally outside your network. Okay, then I have location. Now, if you clearly observe, I already mentioned about my profile, about Nikhil Poojary's profile, that name should be there proper, location should be there proper. So LinkedIn also searches for the location. So it asks for location. Then it also asks for your current company, as in which company is Nikhil working for. Then the past company, school, that is education wala section, industry, the experience wala section, profile language. So the profile is in English or some other language of the world. Then what is he open to? As I mentioned, it was written I was open to pro bono consulting or freelancing. So I can put that filter as well. Service category and then keywords. If I want to search specifically, then you can put all of this sort of attributes over here. Now, why am I saying this? You have to sort of reverse engineer. Why am I saying this? Because if you see, all of these filters are already present in your profile. Elements or attributes such as name, title, location, past experience, description, endorsement, and shared connection. Shared connection is nothing but mutual connections. Okay, so these are the 7 factors which LinkedIn sort of makes you, or LinkedIn itself searches for the profile. Now let's take a profile from the audience itself, the audience that we have over here. Who wants to volunteer? Let's do that. Who wants to volunteer? कि आप मेरा profile देखिए sir. Anyone? Anyone? No one.
Guys.
Should I take
Me.
randomly? Or sir, do you want to take a
Swastik.
profile?
Swastik has
Kulal.
raised the hand. Yeah.
Thank you, Swastik. Yeah, Swastik. Okay. Student at MIT. So Swastik, I'll need your help over here. Which one are you? Student at Srinivas. Okay. Last one. So you see that you said that it was last. Why it was last? Okay, because your profile is not yet optimized. You have not put in that sort of filters or that sort of attributes which makes you last. Then I have to put down your entire name, Swastik Kulal. Otherwise, if I want to know Swastik, I'll just put Swastik. And if I just put Swastik, LinkedIn should directly bring on Swastik Kulal over here. And that is what I'm telling you. That is what is profile optimization, LinkedIn profile optimization. So let's sort of reverse engineer your profile. Okay, I click on Swastik, but before that, I do not see your activity here. Why? Because you are not very engaging or you are not very active on LinkedIn. Okay, that I do not see. I was able to see that on my profile. I could see the activity box over here. Okay, so that I sort of cannot see. I cannot see the content creator mode as well. That is providing services of educational consulting that Nikhil had. It is not sort of visible over here. So I see your profile picture, which is also called as professional headshot, your name, your title, your location. Okay, I do not see any other sort of information here. I click on your profile. Yup. Now here, what is it missing? Swastik, do you want to answer or anyone wants to volunteer? What is it missing?
Car pick.
Cover pic, 1. Okay. Next. Sorry.
Bio. It's
Yeah, bio. It is just written as student as Srinivas, right? There are 2 or 3 terms missing here. Next, what do you see? Next, what do you see, guys? Chat mein. Contact details. Okay. There is no contact info here. Okay. That doesn't make it look optimized, or that doesn't make it
no mail ID.
No mail ID. Okay. Great. I can also see there is no activity here. Skills is not mentioned. Work experience is not mentioned. Swastik, do not take this in a wrong manner. We are not sort of insulting you or anything. Okay. We are just, in fact, I'll encourage you that you took a step कि आप सर मेरा profile देखिए. So I'll compliment you on that. So there is no activity here, and I can see only education and no work experience. Even if it is not there, no worries. We will work on this. Okay. Followers is not there. Skill and work experience is not there. Okay. So these are the attributes that even you sort of were able to find कि हाँ ये नहीं है. So these attributes are the most basic attributes that one should definitely have on their profile. Now let's get deeper onto this. Guys, do you remember what 3 factors I mentioned? Top 3 factors I mentioned at the very start. First was searchable. Next was second and third. Clickable. Array, wonderful.
Second was agenda.
Second was agenda. No, I'm not talking about the slide.
Approachable.
Okay. Third one is approachable. Wonderful. Right. So when I sort of see, yup. Thank you. Yeah. So we learned that our profile, how can it be searchable? When I put the information on these respective attributes, the attributes are name, title, location, past experience, description, shared connection, and endorsement. All of these basic factors, if I put, I'll be searchable. I'll be optimizingly searchable. Now, what it makes clickable? Okay, what are the factors that makes it clickable? So clickable is, again, it is the same thing. Professional headshot, the profile picture, that makes you clickable ki ha, this is a legit profile. Okay, this is a true profile, and I can click and I can see more into it. Yeah, if there is no profile, I don't know who is this person and what am I to do with this. Okay, so there should be a profile that will make you clickable. Second is clear title. If you see this title, social entrepreneur, aviation student, and co-founder, so I know this is an actual person over here. Okay, so that will also make my profile clickable. Third factor is location. I know that this person stays somewhere. He is not a bot, or he is not a virtual identity. He is present somewhere and he is an actual person over here. Okay, so I know these three factors: professional headshot, title, and location. These three things I'll see to click on this profile. Okay, on a general level, on a nobody, even if you are new to this, you will see these attributes. Okay. Now the third factor, the third factor to optimize your LinkedIn profile is approachable. What will make you approachable? Okay, let's click on my profile. I have clicked. Second factor is done. Clickable. I have clicked. Now what will make my profile approachable? Ki ha, should I talk to him? Does he look strict, or does he look like he will reply or not? Does he look like that or not? Okay, so let's do that. Now let's look into approachable. Now, what will make what factors will make the profile approachable? Approach. What is approach? Approach is that, can I speak to him? Can I have a word with him? Now, how will you sort of have a word with him? Either by telephone conversation, your number, or by email. Okay. And where will you find this? You will find this in contact info. So I'll click on contact info and I see, okay, his number is here. So I can approach him. There is an option, there is a way that I can approach him. Then also, I also can see that he has an email account. I can reach out to him by email, or if I'm not connected to him, I'll send a connection request and I'll also DM him. I'll also LinkedIn message him. That there are three options that you want to have on your profile. Okay. Now, where else can you keep your email ID and your contact information? So if you see in your about section, I have written my email ID over here in my about section as well, so that people, even if they missed on contact info, if they want to know me, ki what is Nikhil doing, they can go through the about section and they can see ki ha, I have read all of this. I have read about Nikhil. Now I want to talk to Nikhil. How will I do that? I have the email ID over here. Okay. So this is one of the factors that makes you approachable. Next, you will also have to sort of implement activities such as put a small description about your schooling or about your education or about your experience. You can keep a small description over here, and that will also make your profile approachable, that this guy has done something and I know what he has done and what he's capable to do. So that will also make you approachable. And then the endorsement, as in what does he know? Nikhil ko kya pata hai? Okay, Nikhil knows Microsoft Office, Nikhil knows a bit of management, and Nikhil knows leadership. Okay, and this has also been endorsed by companies and by profiles. So that these are the factors. This is all present on the PPT. You will find that on the portal at the very end. I'll tell you about that as well. But keep in mind all of these things, and that is the reason I told you to keep a pen and paper with you so that you can write all of this pointers, all of these attributes.